You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ12. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ12 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Roz and Mocha. Roz and Mocha.
And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 1299 of the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Ask Roz and Mocha time. Let's get right to it. As we always do, kick things off with a question from a caller. Edward, welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show. Recognize your name from Instagram, and I know you've been on the show multiple times. How you doing, bro?
Excellent. How are you?
Good, man. What's your question?
So my question was, have you ever fallen victim to your significant other having a dream about you where you did something wrong, and then for them to wake up and take it out on you?
Bro, that's my life.
Hold on. Before you go.
It's my life.
Roz.
Can we call my wife right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Edward?
Yes.
In the tone of your voice, this sounds like it happened recently. Tell the story.
Well, actually, no. I've been single for a little while, and
is it because your girl dreamt about something?
I actually had a dream about my ex, but that's kind of what triggered the question to kind of just flip it in reverse.
Yeah. Hold on. Just call my wife. Hold on. Give us a second here, Edward. Okay.
Oh shoot! I just hung up on Edward. Can you get him back, please? I'm still gonna call Catherine though.
Yeah.
And he memorizes the numbers.
I know, it's so rude.
Wild, bro.
It's so rude.
What? We're friends. We talk.
Remind me to tell you after this. We were at a party the other night, and I had to go do something for the show and leave my wife alone with Robbie Amell.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, babe.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good.
It's your husband's Roz and Mocha.
We got a question for the podcast. What was the
Okay.
question? Do you have the question there? Can you read the question?
Yeah. Edward asked, have you ever fallen victim to your partner having a dream about you where you did something wrong only for them to wake up and take it out on you when they've woken up?
Yeah. I am a terrible person in Catherine's dreams.
Sometimes, definitely, yes.
Right? You've woken up very mad at me.
Facts.
Very mad.
Catherine, can you remember the last dream you had where Roz did something in the dream that you didn't like and then you woke up pissed?
Honestly, I can't really. I feel like it's always you just sort of have this heaviness day of where you're like, I'm mad at him, but you don't even entirely remember why. So it's even less fair. It's this residual anger, but you don't even, because obviously in a dream it just makes no sense anyway. It's just complete nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wake up just so upset because just your brain has been convinced during your dream that this is so bad and you've been so slighted and you whatever, and you wake up and you're just ugh.
Yeah, like
So bad.
like
So unfair. So unfair.
I'm so awful in Catherine's dreams. Like Dream Roz is a really person.
Yeah.
Right? Like no joke. Like, no joke, because this happens. It's not like the reason Catherine's on the phone is because this is not like it's happened once or twice. Like, this happens frequently.
I mean, I truthfully, I can't remember the last one. So I feel like it's been a while, definitely.
Not that long. Like, what, 6 months?
Damn.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you remember the last time I was mad at you for my dream? I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember the last time. I remember
He
the last
don't
time.
remember much, but this he does.
No, and can I tell you the other problem too is that I always wake up before Catherine, right? Or because I'm gone, I'm doing this show. But on the weekends, even still, I'll wake up and then so I'll already be upstairs. So when she wakes up out of a dream where I've done something terrible, I'm not in the bed. Right? So her eyes open and there's already a feel of abandonment. Right? So she then marches down the stairs, okay? And then I'm faced with that. So sometimes Catherine will walk into the kitchen and I'll be on the couch. If there's no bad dream, walks right up to me, gives me a kiss, everything else, we're all good. Let's go walk and get a coffee, right? On those days, it's walks into the kitchen, turns the kettle on, doesn't look at me, turns around, like walks into the bathroom where I'm like, oh God, what was the dream about? Right? Where I know there's a vibe. And that was like that one time. Do you remember when you woke up in the middle of that dream and looked me straight in the face and said, if you had to hide, where would you hide?
I do.
Right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, like I'm terrible in Catherine's dreams, right? Like, and I cheat. I do all sorts of stuff, right? All sorts of stuff.
Really quick, can you, Roz, tell the story of what happened when you left your wife, Catherine, alone with Robbie Amell?
Oh, it was the worst night of my life.
What happened?
So we were at a party, right, for TIFF, the film festival, the movie you and I were in, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. And we were at the before party. And we were all hanging out, and I knew that Maurie was there with a camera guy, and they needed us to do some stuff. And I was talking to Robbie Amell, right? We love Robbie Amell, had him on the show a million times. He's a great guy, and he was there. And then Catherine's there, and the three of us are sort of talking, right? And I'm looking at Robbie Amell, and he's just like, he's Robbie Amell.
He's a stud.
You know what I mean? He's Robbie Amell. And I'm wearing a suit. Everybody else is looking good. This son of a bitch shows up in a T-shirt like he doesn't care, right? And then
a little bit of scruff on his face.
Yeah.
Right?
And and he's showing pictures of his kid, right? Like he's like, and Catherine's like,
he's doing all the stud moves.
Like all the stud moves, right?
Yeah.
And then so I'm there. Thank God I'm there. And then they grab me by the back of the shoulder and like, hey, we need you and Mocha to shoot something for the show. And then I have to turn my back on Catherine and Robbie Amell.
Oh my God, Edward, your phone. I don't know what's going on, but you'll hear the rest of this on the podcast. I'm going to have to let you go because it's very loud where you are, bro.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Right.
Thanks,
Love
Edward.
you, dog.
Thank you, brother.
See you, man. Yeah, so go ahead.
Oh,
wait, no, that's Catherine.
Oh my God, we just let Edward go, and it's Catherine's phone that's loud.
Oh no, sorry, Edward. Anyway, go ahead, keep telling your story.
Anyway, so I'm trying to do this thing on camera, and I'm looking over my shoulder because I left my wife alone with Robbie Amell, who I know Robbie's married, he's happy, he's wonderful, but you feel terrible leaving your wife with Robbie Amell, right? And then I turn around, and don't the two of them start hamming it up?
Yeah.
Right? Arm around each other. Give me a break.
And that wasn't a dream,
life. Yeah, that was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. A nightmare.
All right, Catherine, we'll let you get back to flying the fighter jet that you're in right now.
Yeah, what are you doing, love? Where are you? Where are you? Is the window down?
No, it's just my car, I guess. I don't know. It's my phone. It's really
Hey, Catherine has a problem with her car where if you put the left blinker on, right, it makes the normal sound. But turn right for 1 second, love, and listen to this. It's very aggressive.
Oh, it's pretty fast.
It's very fast.
Yeah,
but the thing
it goes double time.
Is that the light does the same thing on the back.
Oh, yeah?
It's like a strobe.
Oh, no.
Right? Yeah.
Well, you got to get that fixed.
Yeah.
Hi, Catherine.
All right. Love you, girl.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates. so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ12. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ12 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Okay, Melissa says
Reliving
here.
that was fun.
What are the best things to bring on a plane for a 7-hour flight with an almost 3-year-old and a teen?
Okay. Snacks. Definitely snacks.
Snacks is number one.
Stuff to keep them busy. And I know as a parent, you know what we're talking about. And I would say that travel is when all of your sort of rules and morals and everything else has to go out the window, okay? If you are a parent that limits screen time and all of this stuff, none of that matters on a flight.
If you got a Nintendo Switch, do that. If you got an iPad, download some movies or TV shows.
All of it.
If you have a deck of cards, I always find that card games work well on a plane. Other card games that you can find at like Toys R Us or Mastermind or whatever are always fun. Coloring books we found were fun. Mazes we found, like little kid mazes that they can use like crayons with, were fun.
Depending on also what we always did with Roxy and Catherine and I too, it really, really helps when you're going to watch a movie on a long flight. We just... like Catherine and Roxy just get a headphone splitter, right? So they plug it into the thing and then they plug 2 headphones into it and they watch the same movie off the middle screen.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Right? So they're laughing together. You know what I mean? So you're not all isolated, right? So trying, if you can do that, like buying the headphone splitter was one of the best flight investments we made.
Can I also make a recommendation when it comes to headphones?
Yes.
Not Bluetooth, get the one, or if you have Bluetooth, get the ones that have the cable with it.
Yeah.
Because the last thing you want to do, because it's hectic preparing for the flight, last thing you want to do is forget to charge those Bluetooth headsets.
Yeah.
So if you have one that can plug into the device, then you ain't got to worry about that. Because we ran into that problem once. I forgot to charge up the headset. So we ended up getting the set that is just with the cord and it plugs right in and you're good to go.
I prefer corded headphones, to be honest with you.
Do you?
Yeah. Even at home, I wear corded headphones.
Really?
Like if I'm on my computer, corded headphones.
No, I love Bluetooth.
You do, huh?
Yeah. Even in here, you know how many times I've asked with all this equipment that we got in here? I've asked year after year the engineers, hey, do we have the tech yet to get us or get me Bluetooth headsets? Because I don't want to use the corded headphones that we have here.
Really,
anymore. Yeah.
I much prefer. Like if I'm at home, my kid is the same way. Like if she's going out, she likes corded headphones.
No, on Bluetooth all day.
Really, huh?
Danielle says here, what is the craziest, most random thing a stranger has ever said to you?
Damn it, Maurie.
You're cute. And then I called the company he works for and for some reason complained.
What?
It was an Uber Eats delivery guy on a bike.
Yeah.
And he was like, you're cute. Can I have your number? And was super flirty with me.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I complained to Uber Eats about the guy.
Really?
What did you say?
I'm like, this is really uncomfortable and unprofessional. He shouldn't be doing that. And then later I thought, But I would do the same thing.
You have done the same thing.
We have like documented evidence of you doing that so many times to people.
Yeah, but now it's like it felt weird receiving it.
And
Like
that poor guy probably got fired.
And was Matthew there or no?
No.
It was just you alone.
It was me. I was going for laser stuff. Yeah.
How times have changed.
Hold on a second. Wasn't there that one story you told a couple of times where the Best Buy Geek Squad guy came over to your place to help you fix your computer, and then you said to him, hey, you look really tense. How about if I give you a massage? He agreed, and you gave him a massage?
Yeah, but that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I said. How times have changed, right?
Yeah,
so were you flattered at all or no? You
Not at all.
immediately,
Not
you
at all.
immediately were turned off.
Now, if he was cute and good
I was
looking,
just going to say, you complained because he wasn't attractive.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Shem?
The weirdest thing I've ever had anybody say to me is, I want to lick your teeth. That's it.
Oh.
Did you call and complain?
No, I didn't.
That used to be my move. I used to love licking teeth.
That's different, bro.
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
I used to
During a
love
makeout
it.
session, just lick.
What does
Side to
licking
side?
someone else's teeth feel like?
So I would take my tongue and I would turn
Open
my
your eyes, Maurie.
I would
Come
turn
on.
my tongue up and I would stick it on the top of their mouth over by their canine teeth and run it between their lip and their teeth.
Back and forth, or you just do one
once.
swoop?
Just once. Yeah.
And would you try to get the bottom teeth as well?
No.
Just the top.
No, because then I got to go bleh, like that with my
Oh,
tongue. So
yeah.
it was easier to just roll it across the top teeth. That was a move though, and it's startling. It's jarring for people when you would do that.
And they were into it?
Yeah, it worked.
Did food ever come out?
No, it worked.
So gross.
It worked.
Do you have an answer for
No,
this?
I don't
Craziest,
know.
most random thing?
People have said so many crazy random things to me. I don't even keep track.
Can I tell you what was really embarrassing when we were on the red carpet, before we hit the red carpet at TIFF for the premiere of our movie that we're in?
Yeah.
Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. So there's a whole bunch of fans. We talked about it beforehand, right? Like, hey, everyone, Roz Mocha, we're going to be there. And if you want to come hang out, it'll be late at night. 11 o'clock, we're going to arrive, do the red carpet, right? So we show up, and there's like a ton of fans out there. And we're standing there talking to two young ladies who were like mega fans of the show. And we're just having a good conversation. And then this guy, another fan, walks over. Roz Mocha, so like nice to meet you. Big fan of the show. We're like, thanks. And then he yells in front of like hundreds of people right there. Everyone's there. And it's like, Roz Mocha, Roz Mocha, Roz Mocha. And this guy goes, damn, Mocha, you really are that short, huh?
Oh.
And I was like,
Bro.
I was like, first of all, I'm not that short, guys.
How is it down there?
Right? Like,
I'll tell you
why
that.
you gotta say that, man?
I
In front
know,
of everyone.
I
and I was
know.
like feeling it. I was like in the moment, like, yo, red car, like Hollywood Mocha's in the
I know,
building.
I know. I think though, because this is the problem, right? Is that I think because we goof about that on the show, people want to be a part of the show, right? And oftentimes the inside jokes, I guess they're not really inside jokes, we do them on the radio, but oftentimes the ongoing jokes, things that we do here, right? Sort of escape the lab and make it into the real world. And fans want to be a part of that. That's why they'll yell, let's do the news. That's why they goof on Maurie. That's why they want to be a part of it. And because we've talked so much about it and goofed on you for it, like I think fans, they think they're like doing a bit with you. You know what I mean? Like they want to get that reaction. And I feel terrible because I feel like I've contributed to that. But it's not. But I agree with you. It's jarring when somebody says something like that.
And it's so embarrassing, especially when there's like, yes, we were there in front of fans.
Yes.
But there were also other people there who may know of the show. Maybe they
Right.
don't listen, right? And like for them to hear that and hear that guy like yell it out that loud and then, I get the
where's that
reaction.
little
Did it hurt because it was true?
Like, where's that little person?
I will also say this, though. I don't think that would have happened had you not been standing next to me.
That's true. The shocking disparity. You talk about jarring.
I do. I think I think that's what it is. I think it's the like even in you and I, I'm looking at pictures of you and I from that night. My head is so large, right? Like it's massive. Like I walked up to Robbie Amell at that party. My head is as wide as his shoulders, right?
You look like a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade float.
I do. I look like the Pilgrim, right? Like my head is as wide as Robbie Amell's shoulders, and he's a big dude.
Normally, I would agree with you.
Yes.
However, there was this one time I will never forget. This was like so scarring. Okay, I'll never forget this. So I was having a really bad day one day, and my wife and I ended up going to the mall. Right? She had to go pick up some stuff from Lululemon, And I was like, okay, I'm going to tag along because I just don't want to be bummed out for the rest of the day. And we're walking into the mall and we get right in front of Lulu. And this woman out of nowhere walks right up, faces me, and she goes, damn, you really are that short, huh? And then walks away. And I was like,
damn. Yeah.
Like not, hey, how you doing? I listened to the show, none of that. And let me tell you, my wife was I actually had to talk her off the ledge because my wife was ready to throw hands with this woman.
Was this woman bigger than you?
What do you mean?
Like, was she taller than you?
She was not.
Okay, I don't
That's
know.
the thing.
Okay, I'm just asking.
It's a legit question.
Yeah, that's a legit question. Thank you.
Anyway, Steven asks, you guys are just... Steven says here, would you rather let Damn It Maurie sit on your lap or sit on Maurie's lap? Now, I don't know what the scenario is here. I don't know what the parameters are around this question, but let's just say for some reason, either we had to sit on his lap or he had to sit on our lap. I don't know what the duration of time is. We can discuss that. But what would you rather? You sitting on Maurie's lap or Maurie sitting on your lap?
Maurie sitting on your lap.
On your lap?
No, on your lap.
No, but what about your lap? Or are you sitting on Maury's lap?
No, Maurie sitting on your lap.
No, I don't want that.
But that's what you just asked me.
No, would you rather let Maury sit on your lap or sit on Maury's lap?
Sit on your lap.
No, you know what I mean, man. Sometimes, bro, this podcast ain't going the way I want it to today. Anyway, Shem, you want to answer? Never mind.
Ask
Glenn
the question to Shem.
Would you rather let Maury sit on your lap or sit on Maury's lap?
On your lap.
Bro, I'm going to swear I'm
Maury.
Okay.
Maury, would you rather sit on Mocha's lap or have Mocha sit on your lap?
I'd rather sit on his lap.
Okay.
Well, there you
Here we go.
Okay.
We all agree? We all agree.
All in favor? Aye.
Wait, so it's not happening?
We're about to end this podcast real quick.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ12. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ12 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Maury, get the next caller on hold, please, while we continue really quick. Gwen says here, do you start planning Christmas early or is that mostly your spouse's?
We've already started.
Wow. You have? And who initiated?
Matthew. He already ordered like boxes and boxes of ribbon and decor and
really, huh?
tablecloths.
Good
and
for him.
It's unbelievable. He loves Christmas.
Our home, it's usually Jenna that says when she wants to have the house decorated, it's like her favorite time of year to start decorating, her and Cruz. So it's whenever they say, hey, we're going to start now, then I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to go to the basement, grab the bins of all the stuff, and we're going to start decorating.
See, we work around my kid's schedule because the end of November, beginning of December are really busy for her. So we have to go through the schedule and find a weekend. So that's why I know last year we wound up putting our tree up like middle of November.
Oh, wow.
Because we were going to be busy for the next 4 weekends. And there was just no time. And I was like, I don't want to be doing this in like the second week of December. That's too late.
Too late.
So I'd rather have it up super early than have it up
Ours went up November 1st last year.
Yeah, close to it.
And in fact, this year, I don't know why we're doing. Matthew's buying a second tree.
For where?
A smaller tree, like thin and pointy and narrow, to go in like the office.
Oh, okay. That's kind of nice, though.
Oh, I
That's
love
a
it.
vibe.
But it's just like the amount of money that man spends on Christmas.
Yeah. See, because every other year we go out west to see my in-laws. So this is one of those years that we're going to out west, going out to BC, and so we have to start planning much earlier than what we do on the off years when we stay in the city.
So do they decorate the tree before you guys get there?
Oh, yeah, it's done.
It's not one of those things where they wait till the whole family's there and you gotta
No, because I got like super young nieces and nephews out there, and when they go to their grandparents' house, they got up the tree and stuff. Yes, Maurie.
Do you bring any sort of ornaments that mean something special to you out west to put on the tree out there, so at least you have those ornaments for Christmas?
No, we don't. And that's a really interesting question because I'm actually shocked now that we didn't do that with some of my kids' ornaments, that we didn't bring them out there. But it's because our tree is here decorated, right? It's not like even when we go out there, we still do the full tree and everything else here. So when we get home, our tree is here and done and decorated. And then
but
my
that's
family
nice to
comes
walk
Because
over
I have traveling
Back into the
ornaments
house
that
to
I'll
see.
bring to the Sherman's house and stuff, or if we go to a cabin,
And
I have traveling ornaments.
Do you take them home with you at the end of the night?
Absolutely. They're just ones that I want to look at Christmas.
And then
Why don't you have a set that you leave there?
And then when you leave, you go find your ornament and take it off the tree?
Yeah, it's up for about an hour.
That's so weird.
Why don't you just buy an ornament that you can leave there and let Frank put that ornament with the rest of the ornaments?
But I thought
you show up, walk into their living room and hang an ornament, and then do a couple of gifts, have some dinner, walk over to the tree and take your ornament back?
Yeah, and stick it in my pocket.
That's so weird.
Yeah, very odd. Very
Do you
odd.
not see how we? Thank you.
No, but like
It's
literally
very
until this moment, I thought it was really special because that ornament came from my tree onto your tree and then back to my. I thought there's like some sort of energy there.
No, when you bring an ornament to somebody's house, you leave it.
Yeah,
you don't
dude.
take it back at the end of the night.
But I'll bring it back next year.
I know, but it's not. It's not a coat rack, right?
Yeah.
you just.
Why don't you guys just buy an ornament this year, take it to Frank and Donna's, and just like leave it there?
We've done that with ornaments that we no longer want.
And do they make it onto the tree?
Yeah. We're like, we don't want these ones anymore. Here you go.
But they don't know. They don't know that you don't want them.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Hi, Amy. How are you? It's Roz Mocha.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Doing wonderful. Welcome to the show. What is your question?
I wanted to know, you guys just celebrated 16 years. So after 16 years, do you guys ever feel stuck in your routine or this radio host identity?
I would say no, because the show is kind of like ever evolving. Every single day is completely different. Every single day, for me at least, is enjoyable, is like exciting. We talk to different people. We talk about different things. So it's always fresh every day. I don't find that we get like stuck in any type of regular routine where it gets boring or stale. Roz?
Am I currently? No. I think that the times where you have felt stuck, it's never like about the job or the show or Mocha or anything like that. I think that there's times where you feel stuck because of outside forces within the company. You know what I mean? Like there's times you feel stuck when you can't do certain things, right? Where you have big ideas that then can't happen. Like when you feel like, you're at a level of creativity where either nobody's going to invest the money or nobody's going to do this, of where you get told no, right? And if somebody tells us no for something, that's when I sort of start to feel, stuck, because then I feel like, we can't grow at the pace that we want to grow the show. But no, I've never felt stuck with the actual show or the audience or Mocha or anybody else on the show. God, no. No.
That's why I stopped asking for a helicopter in a commercial.
Exactly. Like Mocha, for 16 years, Mocha's been asking for a helicopter for commercials.
Oh my God. And then this year, when I asked again, the person in our brand department put together like this AI picture of me sitting in a helicopter. Was like, here, we got you. And the picture was so bad. It was the worst.
Mocha it looked like Uncle Moke.
Yeah, and I was wearing the polka dot pajamas from the last commercial, and it was like, oh man, like that's how you guys are gonna clown me. And so I stopped bringing it up because now that AI exists, who knows what someone's gonna do?
The company owns a helicopter.
I know. Thank you, Maurie. Thank you. Yes, the company owns a helicopter.
I think we own like 2.
Yeah.
You tell me we can't borrow one?
I know.
Anyway.
I know.
Amy, you're wonderful. That was a great question. Thank you so much for listening. Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Love you, Mocha, but Roz.
Thank you, love.
All right, girl. You have a good day.
You ever felt stuck, Maurie?
No.
No.
Well, because I didn't know what you meant at first, but now I do, and I say no.
But you've never...
No, not at all. Because here's the thing. Every day is so different and there's constantly change. Like I never feel like it's always entertaining and always challenging.
I agree. Now, I think that feeling stuck is different than being in a temporary rut.
Oh, those happen.
Those happen. And I think that they happen for all of us. And if a rut is going to happen, it happens between that run of January to July with no days off.
Oh my God, yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. You know, like I think that if one of us is going to sort of fall into a rut, it's going to be during that run for sure.
Yeah. And when people get like, curious, upset when we have time off in the summer.
Yeah.
And they're like, how come you guys take so much time off in the summer? It's because we work after Christmas straight up until like July 1st.
I find those DMs weird though, because it's like they get time off too from their job in the office.
I know, but they don't want us to take time off.
I know, but it's like it's so I don't know. It's weird.
It's just the way it goes. It's been like that forever.
Listen,
it's fine.
It's a compliment to the show. I find, right? Because people are just so invested in the show and they want brand new shows every day. So I get that. Before we wrap things up, Shem, you have an answer for this? You ever feel like you get stuck in a routine?
Yeah, I think the live show that we do never gets stuck because you just never know what the hell we're going to end up talking about, right? Which is always exciting. I think some of the technical stuff that I do sort of behind the scenes, it's easy to sort of get in a rut because it's kind of the same sort of process day in and day out, minute by minute.
All the stations that we're on across the country and stuff?
That can get a little bit, monotonous, but no, the live show, never get stuck from that.
Monogamous.
Thank you, everyone, for all of your questions. Thank you for listening.
Yes, Shem only messes with this show more.
As you know, once a week you'll see on Instagram at Roz and Mocha a photo at Kiss925. That's where we get your questions and your comments from, and choose two of you to join us on the show.
So wild.
This has been episode 1299. Thank you for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Seeker app.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ12. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ12 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.